California dreaming about you.
Tony on the low side, and then what's ended up happening with Marco, he ends up just getting squeezed from Thomas Schechter, the 22 machine on the right-hand side, and so he ends up then getting into Tony, which then starts all this off, and that's why you saw the right front suspension damage on the 26 Apple machine of Marco Andretti.
And there's no safer barrier on that inside portion of the wall, but thank goodness those tires were there. Brian Hunter-Ray, the race leader, he chose the outside lane. Oriol Servia trying to pick up his first win for Newman Haas Racing. The spin. And it includes Will.
Now on the outside, Townsend Bell driving down towards the center of the turn, towards the apex, really trying to drive it down there just a bit too much, and ends up getting locked in with the 6 car of Ryan Briscoe, and Ryan Briscoe really was just unfortunately taken out in that scenario.
What Townsend Bell did not want to do, and he reacted maybe a little bit too severely, he didn't want to be too up high because he knew there was no grip, and he just charged down the bottom, and there's nowhere. There was nowhere for Briscoe to go.
Still there.
Trouble in the corner as they come out of turn number 2. The 27 of Mike Conway collects Graham Rahal. The one thing Graham was worried about strikes him in lap number 1.
Let's take a look at it again. A legend in Champ Car, but look at this.
That chicane, I mean, I've raced a couple of times to St. Pete, and it's not really a chicane.
2 cars, you saw him bottom out right there, and something it looks like may have broken, Kevin, as he was on the low side of the track. You saw the sparks when the car bottomed out, and then he just went straight up the track and made very hard contact there in turn number 2.
Flames immediately coming out of the side of the car.
There you go. It looked like something on the right rear broke on that car and just sent James Jakes. And you're right, it erupted in flames instantaneously.
Big flames, not just a little one. These are big flames, and that's scary stuff. Who was that right behind? Was that
Was that Alex Lloyd?
I think it was. I think it was his teammate.
And just past the apex.
Yeah, it almost looked like the car just gained a bunch of front grip because it just rotated right there.
Well, you know why it would gain front grip?
Because you've got the wheel in it.
And the wind. That's the direction. You and I, when we saw the windsock, we said that's going to pin the front in first turn. And sure enough. And
you're going through that wind. Like you said, you're in it, and then all of a sudden you get to a point where it's just like somebody stands on the nose of the car and gives you more downforce on the front, and boy, it happens fast.
And we have a yellow, a car into the wall. It's a number 20 car, Patrick Carpentier, losing control. A big impact into the wall.
Will Power gets there on the jump, a car length in front as they head into turn number 1. Dixon looks to the inside, and Marco Andretti goes over the top of Dixon and flips upside down. Andretti is on his lid. There are 5 cars he does make it through, including Mike Conway, also Dixon, and 2 others. I think that's Ryan Briscoe, Elio Castroneves instead, and Oriol Servia. Conway will spin it around, and he'll get back underway, and the whole Macho safety crew is attending to Marco Andretti. That car is flipped upside down. The 2nd year in a row in the season opener that Andretti has started on his lid.
On board with Elio Castroneves now heading to turn number 1.
He's going through the chicane right now, Mike, over the railroad tracks into the rough part, heading down to turn 1. Obviously, Tony Kanaan's going to be behind
Braking zone here, coming up.
Getting ready for the braking zone.
Elio moves to the inside. Now to the outside. Whoa!
Oh, yeah.
So Tony Kanaan literally flew over the top of Elio's car as Elio was braking, Davey, to go into turn number 1.
Right here.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Tony's throttle stuck or something.
Yeah.
Tony hit there was no. Oh my.
a very busy period with Danica Patrick showing the way speed-wise at 226.2 miles an hour. Ed Carpenter second quick at 225.1.